So everybody, these are my my things I want to talk about for manifestation. Kind of some prayers that I've been seeing on Facebook that I like. So if you guys don't know who I am Andrew with Manifesting with Me, and I'm just a regular dude manifesting my life like you guys are, trying to just make my life a million times better. And as you can see, I'm living in a cluttered small one-bedroom apartment, and currently right now I am getting a lot of things in my life. Everything's coming to fruition. I'm losing weight, I'm getting more opportunities right now. I'm learning a lot right now, and I'm focused on being a better version of myself. So if you guys want to see, if you guys like this kind of stuff and give where you give manifestation, I guess, advice from my perspective after learning from Neville Goddard and all these things, then just come watch. Obviously, there's a lot more to me than this. It's my manifestation channel, Manifesting with Me. I have a bunch of other things that I do, but let's get into the video. Okay, so I just saw this thing for visualization to get over fear on Facebook, on this little thing, and it said for 2 minutes, it's like a Viking, I guess, thing, where it's a Viking technique, I guess, that they would use before they would go to war or like a battle or whatever. So for 2 minutes, they would visualize, I guess, just do a visualization. And the technique is called Becoming the World Tree. It's been verified, I guess, according to some people, according to the Facebook post. I'm not sure if this is true, but this is a visualization that I'm doing to get rid of fear, because I'm sure I still have it. I don't have a lot of it, but still I have a little bit of fear. So visualization is visualize for 2 minutes. Visualize yourself as an ancient oak tree, roots 20 feet deep, branches reaching to the sky. I guess, like, just visualize basically just you're a tree, and just everything around you, looking around, you're a tree. Just, yep, I'm a tree, I guess. And from what I took from this is just you see the branches, you see birds coming to it for 2 minutes, and then after that a storm hits with rain, thunder, and wind, but you stand unshaken, and then it says you are the storm. So basically you're everything, I guess everything is you pushed out, I guess, for Neville Goddard. I guess that's where I took it. And for me, I did it for a little bit, and I don't know how I felt, but I'm going to continue to do it, I guess, every time I feel fear, or even if not, then I'm just going to do it every morning, I guess. Just 2 minutes. That doesn't take too long. And I saw this prayer for some dude. It's like, I guess it's for protection, I guess. It's a prayer to say. It's 13 words, I guess, from, I guess, some dude who I saw on Facebook. Lord, please cover me and my family with the blood of Christ today. So I guess you could expand it to blood of Christ forever, or for every single day, for the rest of our lives, rest of our long and happy lives. It's pretty good. And I saw this one, which is really good for manifestation, that for you not to worry about your manifestations. It's Isaiah 60:22. When the time is right, the Lord will make it happen. That's it. So for me, that's pretty profound. I'm not sure if it is to you guys, but for me, that's extremely profound, because you shouldn't worry about when you're going to get your manifestations at all. Just say the prayers, I guess, or if you guys believe in God or whatever, or just the affirmations or whatever, and then believe that you received them, which is also another quote that I like, by Mark 11:24, that I always say all the time. When you pray, believe that you have received it, and it will be given to you. So that's a Mark 11:24 in the Bible, and this other quote that I like is from Bouchard. It's a dude who's alive today. I don't know his thing, but he talks about abundance. So this is something that I like to talk about. Well, this is when you have true abundance, okay? So if you don't have this, then obviously you have stuff to work on. And for me, I'm working toward this right now, and I know I don't currently have it, but I just feel inside me I have the abundance. But this is what the Bouchard, I guess, says. Abundance is being able to do whatever you want to do whenever you need to do it. That's what he says. So that's true abundance, according to Bouchard. Now, to me, this makes sense. It's a pretty good quote. I like it. Obviously, a Neville Goddard quote that I also like, that he liked to say, it's the frequency, not the length, the time, that makes it natural. Frequent occupancy of the feeling of the wish fulfilled is a secret of success. Neville Goddard, Power of Awareness, chapter 22. So all these quotes that I have them in my book, you know. So here, and then on the other page, you know, get a notebook or a piece of paper, or I don't know, however you guys want to do it. For me, I prefer notebooks. You know, these are really cheap. You get them on Amazon, like 5 of them for 20 bucks. Literally for 20 bucks. These are 160 pages, really good. If you guys want a link in the description, please let me know. If not, then, you know, I guess we'll see. But I've been watching, right now I'm watching, I guess I just finished editing a video that I probably edited. This is like my 3rd or 4th time. And I was waiting for this like a long time yesterday, you know. So I stayed up the whole time waiting for this video to render on my gaming channel that I have. But obviously you guys want to follow it. It's on I'll put it in the description down below if you guys want to just see me play games. It's Gooner stuff, you know. It's what I like to do. It's my niche that I like, that I do like. It gives me something that I really has always wanted to do, you know, play these awesome Gooner games. You guys know what gooning is, I guess, according to new people. It's not a thug, I guess, to people, I guess. To me, I always knew what a gooner was like. Oh, you're a goon? You're a thug, I guess. That's basically what it means. A mafioso dude who's like a random person in this organization, I guess. You're just a grunt, I guess, basically, like a grunt level person that you don't mean anything. Like, they could replace you like that. If you die, it doesn't matter, you know, like on all the games that we play. You know, those random NPCs, that's what a goon is. But according to, I guess, people or kids or whatever, gooning is now, I guess, fapping, I guess, or you're gooning to somebody, which means fapping, whatever. I'm sure you guys know what that means. But because for me, the word gooning is just, it's a funny word. And for me, it always means just, you know, like, you're a goon, I guess, like, you're a dude, you're a grunt, or whatever, you know, just like a regular NPC. The gooning, for me, I just how I always see it, you know. So gooning obviously has a double meaning, but also it's a positive meaning to me that I like, you know. Just let's goon, let's go gooning, everybody. You know, let's go out and goon. You know, for me, it's just a funny word. And I know it's going to resonate a lot of people, you know, like, oh yeah, let's go gooning, you know, because everybody goons. I guess if you're saying it, every single person on the planet has gooned at least one time or another, you know. So for me, it's a pretty awesome thing. I don't see anybody talking about it or even saying it as far as I know, you know, but I'm pretty sure I'm not the first person, but I got 1 subscriber for my gooning channel, which is pretty happy. But to continue on, obviously I edited this video and I added some stuff in the beginning, so I guess for me it's good. The other video, like, I'm gonna delete it because it has some nudity in it, because YouTube doesn't have allowed nudity, even though I see nudity on YouTube, which is pretty crazy, but whatever. And of course, I just got approved for my Patreon last night. I watched it in the early morning, like 12 something in the morning while I fell asleep. I was manifesting it to be done, like, yep, I got it. There's no reason why they shouldn't, you know, approve me. I haven't, like, whatever. I wasn't worried about anything. I had a little bit of fear. I was like, but then I was like, no, of course, there's no reason why they should deny me, you know? Like, I haven't made an account ever in my entire life. So, like I said, I had a little bit of fear. I was like, yeah, it's done. So, and obviously I got approved. So I have a Patreon for my my gaming channel. If you want to see uncensored gameplay, because that's the whole reason why I have it, you know, because I know people, it's a very, very cheap, $10 and $20 if you guys really want to support me. It's $10 or $20 a month. Obviously, you guys get uncensored gameplay for both tiers. That's what it is. But you guys are here for manifestation, so we're going to talk about that. So we're currently right now manifesting a lot of things, but the things I'm focused on right now, because I already got my manifestation for the other day that I posted the video, is just getting my own place. So currently right now, and also being with my person to help me edit, you know, because I do want help, and I want help to do the stuff that I don't want to do, because editing does take time, you know, and I want my special person, my girlfriend, to be with me, to want to help me with this of her own free will, of course, you know. And I already know that that's what it is, you know, because for me, when I see myself with my person, we're making content together. So I'm filming and then she's editing, you know, because for me that works. And that's what my person wants to do, because she enjoys editing. And of course, seeing me play, and then, yeah, just, it brings her joy, you know. She enjoys doing this of her own free will. So for me, that's perfect, because that's the perfect relationship that I want, you know. It's for us making content. We could do vlogs together, you know, during our lives, so we can look back to it, not for anybody else. It's for us to look back on our life and say, wow, look how much fun we had, and to continue to remind ourselves the stuff that we can do, you know, for our journey. Now, for me, my content creation is just something fun to do, you know, that I enjoy. And of course, you can make money off it, you know. There's David Dobrik as an example that I just remembered, this dude. And currently I'm watching this this chick, her name is Jenny Hoyos. I guess she's the queen of YouTube Shorts, and she's mastered, I guess according to her, storytelling. To me, that seems a lot. you know, and I'm watching your videos right now, which, because I'm currently waiting for my video to render so I could post it on my YouTube. And I think I did a better job than I did for any of my other previous gameplays, because I actually have because I'm not showing my face in the gameplay, just my voice. And I know the sounds a little bit, but it doesn't really matter, you know, because I'm very beginning right now, and I know I'm gonna get a better mic, you know, and I'm gonna get a better room so I could have no echoes or whatever, you know. It's gonna be just a good. Because right now, to me, it's a very good video. I would watch this video, you know, and edit it down to like, so there's spaces where you could see what I'm doing, and so people that can follow in the video that I have, you know. Like I said, once again, this is still connected to manifestation, so please stay here with me, guys. So these are the inspired actions that I'm taking right now for me, because my manifestation is to be a extremely wealthy, successful, popular, and well-loved content creator, you know, where everybody can just watch me and then be inspired, and then of course I get sponsorships. So this is because for me, I want to do something that I enjoy, you know. And currently right now, thank God that I have such an opportunity right now to be able to do this stuff free, you know, like not worry about bills or not worry about anything. And thank God that I have this. And this is the one thing that I know that I'm super blessed with right now, is time. I have so much time to be able to do this stuff, you know, and I'm taking advantage of it, which I should have done this a long time ago, because I've been here for like 3 years, which is ridiculous. Like I could have already become an extremely financially successful YouTube and already moved up the whole way through my journey. But for me, I obviously the journey for me doing this, it's not a waste of time, you know, because I learned a lot, and now I'm not wasting a single day to not become this big thing. Like I said, this Isaiah 60:22 I guess verse that I just saw from this dude, when the time is right, the Lord will make it happen. So for me, it'll happen when it happens, and I know that I'm on the path. I know that one of these videos is gonna go viral, and then I'm gonna get a huge following, and I'm gonna get people to go on my Patreon so I can make a living, you know. Because I do know people want to watch uncensored gameplay, and that helps them. And that's like, yep, I can support my favorite content creator, which I know I already am at this current moment. And like, this is my suggestion to everybody that's watching this video, to create a channel, make content, learn how to do it, man. Because if you guys have time, like I do, like just make content, just do it. You never know, you know, just to keep your mind occupied. If you choose to, obviously it's up to you guys, or do a hobby or something to keep your mind occupied. Because I've noticed in the manifestation community, a lot of people are waiting for their manifestations. They're waiting for the manifestation to come in. But you're not supposed to be doing that, because it just increases your lack that you have. So that's why I guess people say drop it or forget about it. For me, I just say, like, because the whole point of manifesting, because Neville Goddard says this. This is one of his quotes that he says. I'm not sure what lecture he says it, but he says, imagine whatever you desire, believe you will receive it, and go about your business in the world. So business is just live your life with patience and confidence. So just be patient. Don't think about it. And then the confidence that, of course, you know it's going to come. Knowing your desire, so your desire will erupt, so like explode, and become a reality. That's it. So obviously we go step by step with this thing. So imagine whatever you desire. So what's your desire? So my desire is to become a extremely wealthy, financial, successful, popular, loved horror gooner content creator, whatever. Just a content creator, I guess. We'll just say that. And so for me, that's my desire. Okay, cool. I know what it is. Now believe you receive it. Okay, so I already received it. I am that right now. So I'm that person right now at the current moment. So what would I be doing if I was this person? So obviously I'll be making content like I am doing right now, and I'm editing and I'm making videos like I am right now. But I would say understand the underlying thing that I'm saying. Just let me finish what I'm saying, okay? And then we'll get to what I'm talking about. Okay, and then go about my world, so go about my business. So my business is just, I'm focusing on just doing work, you know? Because I already know that I am this amazing content creator. Because people who are in the space, what do their daily lives look like? So you wake up in the morning, you work out, or you get some work done. For me, that's what I do. I wake up, I work out, I eat my food. Well, I take a whatever. I go for a walk. I come back, I drink my coffee, I eat a banana or something before I go for a walk, whatever. So it's kind of like whatever. I make coffee, and at the time, of course, for me, I'll be in a relationship with my person. So she's making me coffee, we're going out, we're working out together, you know. I'm making videos, she's editing the videos, I'm doing other stuff, you know, because this is just the routine that we have. We edit videos, and then we go out and we do what we're gonna do for the day. So it could be maybe make another video, maybe do a vlog, or just go out and have fun, or play some games or hang out with some friends, go to a party or something, go to a pool party, because it's summer right now, work out, take a shower, get ready, go, and then the editing's done, all the videos are posted for the whole week. So depending on the day, so today is Monday, so it's the first day of the week, I believe, let's see. So it's June 15th, let's see, so Monday, June 15th, the time currently was 9:32. So I know I still have a lot to prove of because I didn't wake up too early. I woke up like at around 8-ish and just create content. So this is what I'm doing. I have 3 channels. So I know every single one of them are extremely successful. So for me, this is easy because for me, just an easy thing to do. Just talk about stuff and make a video. And then, of course, my girlfriend or my special person or whoever's with me, I have a team or whatever. Because my brand I'm selling content, like I'm making hoodies, I'm making funny shirts, I'm doing let's goon, like that's my catchphrase. Let's go gooning. And I already know that I have merch and everybody loves, let's go gooning. And of course, it doesn't matter if anybody else has it. And also too, people buy my stuff and they buy it at a premium because they know it's good quality stuff and that they can use forever for a very long time, and it's just fun and people love it. And it's a very positive message. I've learned about branding from Alex Tramosi. I'll go into that in another video if you guys want. But that's what my daily life kind of looks like, is I wake up, I eat coffee, I wake up next to my special person in our bed, in our room of course I have my gaming setup for there to play. I have my own studio, my own room to create content and make videos. And of course, right next to me or on the side or somewhere, my girlfriend, my special person, or whoever people I have around me, we're there all living together, making content together. Not like a content house, but kind of like just people who are like-minded who want to make content, and we're all helping each other in some way to grow, because that's all that we do, all that we like. Because it doesn't matter who does better or who's the best or whatever. We're all moving up, like all ships. I guess the quote that Wilson Fisk says in the Daredevil, that when the tides rise, all ships raise. I can't forget the quote, but for me, I see content creation as not a competition, but as just something that helps the whole community. So for me, the horror gooning community, people like to play gooning games. So for me, obviously, I like to play explicit gooning games, because that's what I like to do, that I've always wanted to get into, is playing these awesome games that these amazing creators make, that's for gooning, specifically for gooning people who don't want to have a girlfriend, who don't want to do that stuff, and maybe you do have girlfriends and want to do that stuff with them, because it's just something to do with them, to not be bored or whatever for life. Because our life is, for me, I'm gonna live a very long and happy life and look probably almost exactly or even younger than I already do, because we're already seeing this in the world already, so I know it's possible. So once again, just to kind of finish, I'm sorry, some round down a little bit, but so that's how I feel. Because if people say live your life how you want to be, I guess kind of, but the underlying thing is to not be doing it to get the result, is kind of saying, because that's you're going from lack, you're doing something to get something, I guess. But the whole point of manifestation is you're doing it because you don't care and you already have it. That's the whole point of manifestation, that you have the thing that you desire. So obviously the first kind of like things that I guess for the steps to manifestation is so the desire. So what do you want? So that's desire. So be clear on what you want. That's what everybody says. And then the thing is to do affirmations, stuff like to kind of get you into the state of having that thing. So obviously these techniques that we're doing, every single thing, it doesn't matter what technique you do, as long as it gets you into the state or the belief, or I guess the reality, or whatever you guys want to say, the feeling of having the thing. That's it. That's all that every single technique does, is to help you get into having the feeling of having what you have. So just like how you have this notebook or you have this cup of coffee, they're very easy, right? Because you can imagine yourself drinking a cup of coffee, right? You have it. You don't think of it. You're like, okay, cool. Just like, you don't care because you have it. You're not excited about it. You're not like overly obviously there's some people who really, really love coffee. So, but you have it. People that don't have it, obviously they're excited because oh yeah, I can't wait to get it. Like a new car or the Lamborghini or whatever, red bottoms or whatever. But once you have it and you have it for a while, you don't care, right? You're just, oh yeah, I have it. It's just a thing that I got. You don't think too much about it. It's just there, but you're excited in the very moment. But then after a while, that's why when people say that they don't feel it, everything is a feeling. Neutrality is a feeling. So you don't feel anything that is a feeling in itself. So the thing you guys have to understand is, don't go chasing the feeling. Don't go, this is from what I understand from manifestation and my experiences, is just don't worry about the timing, don't think about it. Don't think about how it's going to happen. Because for me, I'm guilty of doing this as well. you know, I always kind of like imagine how it's gonna happen. But sometimes it does. You do get it the exact way that you imagine it, because I've done imaginings and I've done like manifestations that I've gotten, and they came out exactly how I imagined it sometimes, but not all the time. So just like for me, it's just I guess you use the I remember when technique, I guess, just to think of it as that way, because you're coming from the mindset of, oh yeah, this happened, and now look at where I am because of the thing that happened. So the feeling of you already having the thing that you have that's all you're doing to get into the state of having it. The whole point of manifestation is to believe that you already have the thing that you're manifesting, and to not dwell, or I guess what's the word, so to continue on to get down the point for everybody, how to actually manifest anything. Basically, just like how you have your normal things, you can imagine yourself for just a couple of seconds that you already have it. And obviously your beliefs play a big role into this. So if you're having any bad feedback from anybody who's coming in, like maybe just a negative thought saying you can't have it, or you think of something negative, then stop what you're doing. This is what you should do. Stop what you're doing and then write down in a notebook, okay, so I had this feeling. Write down what popped up into your head, okay? And then, like, because this is the silly thing, you know, I guess a lot of people kind of say, like, it's to not really think, but it's hard when you're thinking negative. So the best thing to do is to write down, okay, so what's this negative thought that I have? Okay, so this girl that I want, okay, she doesn't like me because I'm fat. Okay. But aren't there men who are fat, who are overly obese and are married and have kids? And aren't there dudes who are overly obese that have beautiful women, girlfriends? So it's not that, but then again you go, okay, cool, what if they're rich? Okay. So, but then what if they're not? Because there has to be, you know, according to reality, if something is, then the opposite can also be true. Isn't that like the right reality? Because everything exists right now, like every single scenario exists. There has to be at least one person on this planet that has what you want, right? Whether you know about it or not, because there are cases that you have it. So just think from that, because it's logic, right? You're logically thinking, isn't there a case where maybe a dude is really fat, like the dude from what's his name? The fluffy dude, Gabriel Iglesias, I guess the dude's name. I don't forget his name, but the fluffy dude, the comedian, because that dude, I think he's been married for a long time, and that dude's been fat like the whole time that he's been doing it, and yet he's married and I think he has kids, right? Yeah. So then, how does that make sense? He wasn't, because I don't really know his history, but I'm sure that dude has had girlfriends, and he's a really funny dude. And so then that dude doesn't have any money. Maybe he didn't have any money at the time or whatever. But look at him. He's famous now, and he has all this just from being a funny fat dude. So you're saying all these things are things that you can, like, there's the, I guess we wouldn't say the exception to the rule, I guess, because manifestation is just whatever. But I guess in manifestation, anything is possible. You know, obviously, if you live in the reality that you believe that life isn't fair and that people like take advantage of you or whatever, then that's your reality right now. You gotta, because there are people who are living the exact opposite of your reality right now, and you have to understand that has to tell you something. And even then, like for me, this is what I say, because why I believe in God, and Neville Goddard, and from Seth from Jane Roberts' books, he talks about that. I guess you're worthy already as you are right now, this second. So you're worthy right now as you are. You can have anything you want. Doesn't matter what it is. You could have the most beautiful, amazing girlfriend that you want. Just that girl that you see, you can have her. You know, because there are realities, if you can imagine it, like your desire, like God says in the thing, in my house are many mansions. If it wasn't true, I wouldn't have told you. You know, the many mansions are the many realities. So if I guess the desire, I guess, I forget the Bible quotes. Like, I really need a Bible. I need to get one. I will get one. I already have one. Oh, I don't know. I'm just saying this just to have it. But it says in the Bible that whatever you desire, like, I forget what the quote is, but whatever you desire, it's meant for you to have it. Because if it wouldn't make sense if life was like this, because nobody would live, you know, like, because if you didn't get your desires, then what was the point of life? Because the whole point of us being here on this earth, according to what's my belief, is that we're here to use our, I guess, our manifestation powers, I guess you could say that, but our ability to manifest is what it is, really. Because we all have this ability, every single one of us, whether people believe it or not, it's happening, to live the life that we want. There's reincarnation. I To me, there's proof. There's proof of it. If you guys don't believe it, like go look it up. The kid who lived his love of life that came back to his other mommies or whatever we talked about. Like, you can have it as you are right now. That's why you're good enough right now. Even though, like, just don't care about other people's opinions, man. Like, those people, like fuck those people. Like, I hate to kind of say that, but why do you care about a random person's opinion that's not living your life, that's not you? You know, there are countless examples of people getting what they want despite their circumstances. That's why in manifestation, circumstances don't matter. That's why people say it. Circumstances don't matter. And enter any other circumstance you have, it doesn't matter. You're fat, doesn't matter. You're short, doesn't matter. There are plenty of short people or dwarves, you know, whatever. People who are short, you know, people who have dwarfism. You know, that's not a sorry, I don't freaking care. But people who are little people, who have wives who are way taller than them, and they're happy and they have children. Look at Peter Dinklage. That dude is an extremely accomplished actor, and that dude has a wife, according to what I've seen on his TMZ page or whatever. I mean, well, not TMZ, but like the interviews with his wife. His wife is a regular tall. I guess she's short to me, but like tall, and she's with him. Like all the exceptions, but but before that, you guys have to understand, he's a regular person. He's a shorter person, you know. He's a little person, but he got it. Like, how do you think people go? You think that we're born freaking God? We're born like perfect? We're not. We're learning. That dude, Peter Dinklage, whether despite whatever opinion you have of him, he has the life that you probably dream of, right? Being a world famous actor who everybody like a lot. He's loved and not loved, I guess you could say, because there are people that hate him in the little people community, I guess you could say. I saw this dude is like who I guess does dwarf stuff, you know, because the, you know, whatever, you know, the little people, like, that hates Peter Dinklage with a passion, because he says that he takes jobs away from little people, you know, because he hates being associated with. All the roles that Peter Dinklage has ever done, I think all of them have been just not of like an elf or like a typical like, you know, movie. Because there's a movie with what's her name, I think the movie's called Penelope, and Peter Dinklage is like a investigator or a dude in this movie. He's like a journalist, I guess, a really well-known journalist, and he asked for a award. I guess the role that he plays is basically just a dude, like a regular dude, but you know, he doesn't say it's just a regular dude, you know, and they don't talk about anything. And that dude, like, you have to understand, anything is possible for anything that you want. Every single thing that you want, you can have it. You gotta stop being afraid of all these other things that don't happen, man. Like, all the worst case scenarios, they don't, like, how many of the worst case scenarios that you guys have thought of have happened in your life, you know? Because thank God that all our negative things, they don't come into fruition. Because if that were the case, that's why the case of how God created our reality, whether you believe, like this, I'm just saying this for people who believe in God, okay? Believe in manifestation. Well, I don't say it like this. So that all of our realities, if we can manifest the first thought, then the world will be chaos. Because every little negative thought, like, because I've seen like things like, because we see movies and then we have, oh my God, what if this happened to me? What if like a meteor, like all these things, you guys, all these fears, it'll be chaos. Everybody will be dead. Like the world will be like a crazy place, but it's not. And thank God that it's not. You know, thank God that the world is made the way that it is. You know, the law of assumption, the law, whatever you want to call it, or God, or whatever manifestation. It's made to help us. That's why, like, we have, according to, I guess, scientists, whatever, 70,000 thoughts a day, or 100,000 or something, a ridiculous amount of thoughts. Now, how many of those thoughts come into fruition? Like, none of them. Like, very, very few. Like, out of a very, like a 0.000, like 0.000, like 5% of the things that we do. But the things that we focus on, we continue negatively replay in our mind. They come back, because negative thoughts take longer to appear than positive thoughts are fast, but negative thoughts take a long time. But if you continue to be in the negative thought, then of course it's going to happen, because you're being in your wish fulfilled. You know, you're continually thinking about the negative thing. So for me, for people that want to get the manifestation, you know, to want, obviously find other videos to learn how to manifest correctly. But for me, this is how I do it, you know, because I spent probably maybe 10 or 12 or a lot of years focusing on myself and working to be the positive person that I am today. Because I was never a positive person. Like, I was a very, I think, pessimistic, or what's the word, person. and I didn't care about anything. Like I literally didn't care about life, but I still got things that a lot of people didn't get, you know, because, oh, he's lucky, oh, he's just a good looking kid, or like, for me, I never saw that, because I've been in a lot of situations and I've always been taken care of, you know. And some people have said things about me like, oh, he's just because I'm a kid or I'm a baby, I don't know. You have to understand that we all go through stuff. Every single one of the person on the planet, we all have traumas, we all have all these things. The best thing to do is to not focus on those things and just focus on what our desires that we want. So for me, my example, obviously for me, I'm gonna use myself as an example. My desire is just to live happily with my family, because I love my mom, I love my dad, I love my sister, I love my pets. Like right now, I guess for me, it's a big manifestation. My mom went to go live with my sister for a little bit. So for me, imagine my mom's not gonna come back till August 2nd for me, you know? Because like I want all this room to play some Gooner games, you know? Because today I'm gonna play some Gooner games after I'm done making this video. And I've woken up pretty enough early to, like, you know, do stuff, so I'm pretty happy, you know? I'm doing what I said I'm doing, you know? And of course, I have my other channels. If you guys want to see those things, like, they're all in the description down below, you know? So you guys can see my journey, you know? Because I'm practicing what I'm preaching, you know? Also, another thing, too, is to stop procrastinating. Like, try not to, because the way that we move is when something really bad and awful happens. That's when we start going. I guess when the worst case scenario happens and a very bad thing happens, then that's when we want to change our lives. Why do we have to wait for those things to happen? You know, why do you not care enough to live about life? Like, if you guys want to live a poor, mediocre life, or like not having fun every day, and you don't like your life, you don't like your job, then I guess whatever, that's you, dude. But for me, I want to enjoy my life. I want to have all the things that I want, man. Because if you don't believe in reincarnation and this is the only life that we have, then why are you wasting it doing things you don't want to do? That doesn't make any sense. If you don't believe in reincarnation and you don't believe in anything like that, then please tell me, then why are you wasting your life doing things that you don't want to do? You know, please tell me. If this is your one life that you have, if you truly believe that, then why are you wasting it doing things you don't want to do? Why are you wasting it on on people who don't give a fuck about you, who wouldn't care if you lived or died, who don't help you at all whatsoever? Why do you care about those people's opinions? Now, I understand the fear, because for me, I've had this fear for a very long time. What if somebody cancels me? What if somebody, like, I say something and they cancel me and they come for me and they send me death threats? Like, there are people who live that, but that's just what if it's the opposite? What if you get sent, because you always go to the extreme. This is what I do when I think of extremes now, is what if I get nothing but praise and love letters saying thank you so much for saying these things that you're saying. Like, all these things are so fucking stupid, because the world that we live in right now, it's idiocracy, basically. That you guys seen the movie? That's basically what we're living in now, man. That movie, we could say, has manifested the whole world. And if you guys want to go to that, because everybody's so fucking stupid, man. The whole world is fucking stupid. All these stupid ideologies that people are spewing, all these dumb things that people are doing, like the social justice warriors, like, they're so fucking stupid, man. Like, why do these people care so much about stupid things, man? For me, like, thank God I never really, that those things don't affect me, because they haven't. And that's the biggest fear I've had, is what if I create and people come attack me? You know, stop having that fear. What if you get the opposite of that? What is the extreme of the opposite? What if you change the world for what you're doing? What if you get so many people to, like, start making content, not being afraid anymore? Because if a lot of people, because what's the term? I guess it's a Japanese or a Chinese proverb. One twig snaps easily, but a bundle you cannot snap with your, like, it takes a lot of, like, effort to snap a bunch of twigs. So if you have a lot of people behind you and you have nothing but good people in your life, then you're the big bundle of twigs that nobody can snap, because the bundle gets bigger and bigger and bigger for all the people. So if you create a huge following of a positive and supportive people that have good, I guess, what would you call, what's the conscious, like, I forget what the thing is just like not stupid beliefs, you know, like, because obviously that's always going to exist, you know, because everything has to exist on, but in your reality, the whole reality where everybody just has common sense, it's basically common sense, you know, like common sense. That's all I'm going to say, just common sense that we've all had since the 90s and the 2000s, you know, like, not this stupid fucking PC bullshit, you know, where we have to tender to all the snowflakes, which is a very small percentage, by the way, that's controlling the whole population, which is fucking crazy, man. So for me, stop caring. That was my biggest fear, is being, you know, like, canceled or whatever. But I don't care anymore, man. Because for me, that doesn't matter. Because I'm not going to let these fucking people control my life, man. They don't care. So what if they do? So what if people make hit pieces? Like, it doesn't matter, dude. The people that I like and that support me, they don't care about that shit. They see me as a person that I am, and they don't believe that stupid stuff, you know? They always just some other person trying to create drama, and then they ignore them. The best thing to do is to not put your energy at all to others people. At all. Just focus on yourself and doing what you want, man. You cannot be afraid of this very, very small percentage of that one person if you have nothing but positive comments, you know? Because, of course, there may be the random bad negative thought. Why would you care about the one negative thought if you have 1,000? There's 999,000 positive thoughts, and then you get one negative. Would you care? Would you care about that one negative, like, comment? Like, I hate this fucking video, you should die, or whatever. Those things that those negative people say. Would you care about that? If you got nothing but positive, of course you wouldn't. You'd be like, I don't care. Like, even if you got all the negative comments, you know, like, why do you care about this? Because you shouldn't care. The extremes the other way. Why do you care about these people? They're not paying your bills. They're not living with you. They're not helping you. They're not making content. They know nothing about you. The people, they don't understand nothing. They're just seeing what people say on, like, they don't know you, dude. Like, what proof do they have? They don't. They have no proof. If people choose to believe it, whatever. But stop thinking about the negative. Just put yourself towards the positive, you know? Be like, what's that dude? The dude just retired from YouTube. I forget his name. Is it Jacksepticeye? No, I don't think it's not that. I forget. I think it's PewDiePie. That dude, PewDiePie. That dude's living an amazing life. He's never been in any controversies according to the internet, I guess. I haven't seen it. I'm not sure. I've seen the dude a couple times, but he's living his dream life. He retired at 111 million. Like, I'm pretty sure, I know for a fact that dude's gonna be back, man. Because retirement, you know, like, because for people like that who get that much, like, I know that he's gonna be back. But that dude retired. He has a wife. He has a kid. He's gonna focus on that. He's gonna live his life. And that dude, like, obviously he retired from YouTube. He's making money consistently, man. That dude has the amazing life that he wants. And that dude didn't fucking care about. I'm sure that dude had negative people putting him down. I'm sure people told him, no, you're never gonna succeed. I'm sure he had that, but look at him now, man. That dude's a regular dude. You know, a regular, I'm not sure if he's white or whatever. He looks white to me, but he's a regular dude living his life. Stop caring about these fucking people that do not care about you. Obviously, everything is you pushed out. So if you just believe in yourself and you don't focus on the negative, and you put your focus on the positive people that are in your life, just do that. Imagine that. Imagine how it would feel if you had nothing but support from all your followers. And every single comment, somebody's protecting you, you know, like, no, fuck you, dude. Like, we know this person. Stop spewing this negative stuff. And those people will stop. Because those people, they never get those things. So imagine the opposite. Imagine everybody that's on your side and supports you, they come to your aid and say, nope. They're on your side. They go, nope. All he's doing is making positive content for people. Why are you shooting this negative stuff? And eventually all those people, all you get is just positive things. Of course, you could always delete those negative comments. You know, don't let those people spew the negative that they have, you know? So just focus on the positive. For me, that's what stopped me from creating content this entire time and making it just the fear of that. But what if it was a complete opposite? Because we manifest what we want. So I've been focusing just on the positivity. I guess my affirmation that I have is I have a supportive, happy, loving, positive community that defend me if anything bad happens or negative thing. They come to my aid. They make videos in my defense. Everything, and those videos flood the internet, and all that they have is just positive. All the negative ones people stop making negative videos, you know, about me or whatever. They come to my aid, you know, because I had that experience a long time ago, a couple years ago, and that scared the shit out of me. Like, I did get death threats, like, from the video that happened on my old YouTube channel that I used to have, and I was nothing but positive. But people who didn't know me didn't see that, and I got scared. And that happened in real life. Like, in real life, a person wanted to physically fight me because of those negative things that people took out of content. And all they saw, they didn't even finish the video or watch it or whatever for any of the stuff. They just said, yep. And that was my fear that I put it. You know, I was so afraid to talk about this, but now I don't care. Because it's a perfect example to show you that it happened to me. Look at me, I'm perfectly fine. And even though I did get those death threats, I did get people call me negative things, you know. And it scared me. It honestly did. I never got that before. Ever in my entire life. I never had anybody tell me that I should die, or I'm going to come and kill you, or I'm going to kill your whole family. Like, I've never had that ever in my entire life, and it scared me. But that's why I deleted my channel. I made a video talking about bullying, and then I deleted it, you know? And I still had a negative comment in my thing, you know? That dude didn't watch the video. He just commented. He didn't watch it at all. The person that was saying the negative things. And I had other supportive people in my things like, hey, man, I'm sorry you went through that. People were apologizing to me, man. People were saying, hey man, I got your back. And even then I still didn't see the positive in it, and I deleted it. For me, I'm okay with it because it was my journey. Because that big thing told me to, I guess, I don't know, it helped me in a way. It helped me understand life better, helped me to understand my life, and it changed me to be a better person. So stop, only focus on the positive. Do not dwell on the negative. If you dwell on the negative, all you're gonna get is negative. If you focus on the negative, you're gonna get it. So focus on the positive. Always focus. If you go to the extreme, then go to the extreme the positive way. Like I just said, what if you get all those positive comments? What if you make $1 million? What if you make $100 million? What if you become the first person to ever do whatever you want? What if you make this? Because you have to understand, I know there's negative thoughts in your heads for people, but there are people who were nobodies who became, well, according to people who were nobodies, and they become the most world famous in the world for something. Like, why? Like, there's so many things you can do in life, man. There's so many ASMR channels, there's so many horror story channels that because people love listening to stories, And Jenny Hoyos, I think, is a perfect example, because she's a kid, she was a kid when she started out, making videos, according to her, 8 years old, watching a video called a Storytelling Blueprint for Viral Videos, Jenny Hoyos. And I'm going to use her blueprint because for me it's something amazing, I follow Alex Ramosi. I studied some of his business stuff because your YouTube is a business. And I watched, obviously, the Mr. Beast. That dude, you have to understand, Mr. Beast continued making content for 7 years until he started making a lot of money. Until he started getting 7 years creating content, He was in his room, he was very blessed, He had other stuff that he could do. So he took advantage of it. So for me, I'm taking advantage of my blessing too, Remember the blessings that you guys have. What blessings do you have? Do you have an amazing job that pays you a lot of money? Do you have an amazing family that helps you out? Do you have parents that let you stay with them for free? Do you have people that are helping you out right now? Do you have friends who want to help you grow? Even if you don't, you can find those people. You can find a community. You can build a community. That's what I'm doing right now, I'm making a Gooner community, I guess you kind of say, for my gaming channel, for everybody can feel safe to play these games because they're shunned, And I know I'm going to make them, make it fun, Everybody's like, oh yeah, let's gooning. Okay, but let's go gooning, That's the catchphrase. Let's go gooning, everybody. Like a Rick and Morty kind of thing where Steely, the dude that steals, I'm sure nobody remembers this dude, but this guy who steals stuff all the time, in the international cable, whatever, that they have, whatever. I think it's sort of like a clip show, I guess, or something, whatever you can kind of say. Here I go stealing again, or here I go. For me, it's oh, here I go gooning again. It's gonna be my catchphrase, let's go gooning, because we're all gooning at something, because you could goon anything, I guess. So that's why there's Rule 34, I guess you could say, that if it's on the internet, then there's probably a perverted version of it, Rule 34, I guess, which is crazy because it's true, So of course, you could goon anything. So this is for me why I know that I've already changed gooning. I know I got one subscriber, one person that's not my other YouTube channels that I've kind of subscribed to myself, one person, and that person's like, yep, I want to follow this dude. So I know that one person, I'm going to make the videos for him, whoever that person is, and for me too. So I apologize for this long video, but I know this is going to help you and inspire you, to do stuff. Whether my video gets millions of views or not, I don't care. This is for me to see back because I don't care. This is all the thing too, you guys got to understand. Don't care. Just assume, for me, I assume I'm going to watch back this video and it's going to help me understand something. Whether I get one view or no views or whatever, I don't care. Because currently right now I'm on this manifestation channel that I have no subscribers, only one view or no views or whatever. I know this is going to find people. I know it is. I don't know how. I have no idea how this is going to find people. I guess you could say I'm shadow banned or whatever you guys could say, but I know that my channel, because I'm tired of making new channels, man. I'm so freaking exhausted, man. Just making a new Google email and doing the whole thing all over again, getting verified again to make sure you can start doing these things, man. It's exhausting. So for me, I'm like, nope, all the channels that I have, they're all going to do well. I don't have to do anything else. People are going to see it, I fixed the algorithm for whatever to find my content. I guess I did that thing and it's done. It's done. People find it. I'm going to have a huge following that people want to, because there's a huge following of people, I know that people want to watch from my perspective because I'm not a guru. I'm not a dude. I'm a person on the same path as you guys who's currently living in in what you consider, I guess you would say, a bad situation, I guess. But for me, I see it as the most amazing situation that I have. I have a roof over my head. I have water. I have food I could eat. I have a car that I can use. I have a video camera. I have a internet. I have all these amazing things that I'm using to my advantage. I'm blessed. I'm truly blessed. There are people who have way less than me, or who have more than me. I don't care. Like, I am loved. I have a good mother. I have a good father that love me. I have people. They support me in my endeavors. I have a good sister that supports me too and is proud of me. You know, and I have pets that make me happy. You know, and I know I'm gonna find people that are gonna want to help me and do this. I already know I have it. I already have the girlfriend, you know, that I made from scratch, I guess you could say. You know, if you guys want me talk about that, which I will make a video about. Like, I know that I'm going to do amazing things that I want to do, that I enjoy. I already see myself being on, I guess, podcasts whenever I talk about this stuff. I already get to see people go looking back at my videos saying, look what he did. Like, he was literally, I literally have nothing. I have $0 in my account. Well, $10 I guess in cash, I guess, you know, and it's done. Like, it's done. Like, people are like, yep, if he could do it, I can do it. There's so many examples of if he can do it, then I can do it. So I'm going to do it. Like, I'm going to talk about, this is a whole thing for my journey right now. So I'm going to post. That's all I need to do. Because I saw a video by this dude. Said he didn't go viral or start getting any viewers or whatever till 167 videos, I guess. So for me, I'm just going to create content, improve it just a little bit, you know, and that's it. That's 1%, you know, every video that I do. Try to do it best. Try to do it like a little bit. You don't have to do too much. And if you do that, just improve something, you know, maybe, because for me, just focus on editing. Because for me, I have time. I'm blessed with time, you know, so I'm going to do that. And I know I'm going to get somebody who's going to come to my life, my girlfriend, my specific person is going to come in and she's going to help me with the Type Good To Me stuff. I'm going to focus on filming. She's going to edit. And that will be teamwork for us, you know, and then she's going to post it for me. And then we're going to have a very fast internet. I'm going to be at her place. We're going to be together. We're going to have fun. We're going to enjoy our lives together. We're going to grow together because she wants to grow with me. She wants to help me with my content creation. Whether she wants to be there or not, cool. For me, I really don't care either way. You know, if she does, of course I'm going to help her, you know. We're going to make vlogs together. We're going to show how happy we are. And of course, we're going to go through ups and downs here. That's life. But I know that the person I'm going to be with is going to stick with me through thick and thin no matter what. You know, she's going to be a very, because I already manifested everything. So yeah, so stop caring about what people think. So I'm gonna end the video here. I was kind of passionate, you know. My dad walked in, I can't really record anymore, so I'm just gonna say this. Stop focusing on stuff, you know, and hopefully if any of this advice help you out, you know, give me a like. If you guys like content like this, you know, obviously follow my stuff, you know. I have a Patreon, I guess, for my other gaming stuff, you know, so you guys want to follow that too. We got other kinds of stuff, so please, any supportive stuff, you know, in the comments, let me know if you want any comments about anything that I just said. Appreciate it, you know. You guys have a great rest of your day, and you guys are blessed, and just study. Do what you guys gotta do. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.